In the time that has passed since Roy Deary and his crew of 4 bottled their first case of Hires root beer in 1937, a lot has changed in the world. But this company has kept its unique, family-oriented culture and principles intact. NorCal Beverage has grown from bottling 25,000 cases a year to producing more than that number each day on production lines featuring the latest engineering and technology. Today, the company is one of the largest independent co-packers of beverages west of the Mississippi, producing nearly 50 million cases of drinks annually from the company's 2 production facilities in Sacramento and the Los Angeles area.
NorCal has been in business almost 80 years. I'm 3rd generation. My grandfather started the business in 1937. And my dad and uncle took it over from there and really grew it to a small bottling operation and distribution operation to a very large co-packing manufacturing company that actually we manufacture for global companies all over the world making their product. We built a relationship with Twinlode. We had 3 or 4 different warehouses. We were very inefficient. We stacked our pallets 1 or 2 high, maximum 3 high, depending on the product mix. And we actually outgrew those warehouses very quickly because we didn't have racking capability. 20 years ago, we met Denny Hartman with Twinlode, and he came up with the design and helped us with our operations to be much more efficient with the racks that you see behind us, and that's Twinlode. And we were doing a huge project with Coca-Cola at the time with their box juices. And we didn't have any warehouse space. And so Denny came out and gave us a very honest bid.
Well, approximately 20 years ago, NorCal came to Twinlode with a very unique problem. A new product had just come out in the marketplace called a septic pack. And the septic packs could not be stacked on top of each other, but yet they needed to be stored in a very dense method throughout their warehouse. 2 things that we introduced them to. Number 1, we introduced them to handling 2 pallets at a time. Now what that did is it cut their handling time in half, increasing their productivity, and with the Twinlode design, handling 2 pallets at a time, putting 2 pallets away at a time, taking 2 pallets out at a time, they were able to increase their density and their throughput through their entire warehouse. At that point, we took it to the next step and started pulling drawings together that they could review and see what their facility would look like after we had completed the installation of the Twinlode product. From there, we went into the project management side of the project. We arranged for the materials to be on site. We did the seismic calculations to make sure that everything was done properly for this region of the country, and we moved forward to a very successful project. One of the unique things about NorCal and Twinlode has always been our desire to form a long-standing relationship, not just a customer-client relationship, but a working relationship where we can help them evaluate their current needs, their future needs, and even their present needs as they move through the complexities of running their business in their warehousing operation.
Yeah, Tim Deary, Executive Vice President, Warehousing Logistics, NorCal Beverage Company. We have Twinlode warehousing rack. Well, we used to have single drive-through racks, and we've subsequently taken those down, and they're all out in our yard, and we can't give them away. With the single drive-throughs, very, very, very tight to get our forklifts in, and damage was through the roof. If you look at where we were with those single drive-through racks versus the Twinlode, our damages have gone down at least 90%. So versus a single drive-through rack or select racks, we can load a truck in 15 minutes versus 45 minutes to an hour.
As a family-owned company with a unique company culture, NorCal Beverage Company is very involved in the community the family has invested in for the better part of a century.
We work very closely with our employees. They are part of our family. They're part of our extended family. We're engaged, we're very hands-on, and we are also very much rooted in the community, which transcends just not only the working environment, but the surrounding community. Through some of our product lines, like Go Girl Energy Drink, we've been very involved in breast cancer awareness, giving back with every case we sell. But it goes beyond that. The American Heart Association, various other community-involved nonprofits. We give back our time, treasure, and talents as company owners and as employees. Often it's product donations because we're in the beverage business, and sometimes it is, it's a financial contribution. We have over the years been involved in many of the disaster relief efforts throughout the country, and I think Twinlode has enabled us to move our product more efficiently to the end user in the middle of a disaster relief program.
The Twinlode team took NorCal Beverage products from being stored on the ground to a high-density double-wide system that increased productivity by more than 50%. It reduced wear and tear and improved our storage density by more than 35%.